Hello, we are back with another video. Today we'll be attempting to repair a Milwaukee floodlight. The model number here is 2361220. So, first and foremost, it is a no power situation. I'll do a test here. So we've got a 75% charged battery here. Plug her in there and hit the power button. Nothing happens. So we'll take it apart and we will see what's going on here. Worst case, I mean, I do have a strong claim but that's weird because case, we don't know what exactly happened there. So we'll have to keep things off here. I'm glad you have some light tools that you take apart from. But I don't have an exact light here. The same light, so hopefully we can sort those together with the rest of stuff like that. Alright, so we can wrap up there right now and get the brush. We can really get this all cleaned up nicely. Lots of growing here. A lot better already that way, so hopefully we can save this. We'll do the new one. We'll do the one with the floodlight. I love the other one, but very nice stuff. It's a little bigger. It's super bright, but actually a little bit for long enough. Alright. So I think we're looking a lot better here. So there is still a little bit of rust right on this this pad here. Yeah, this resistor, not resistor, this capacitor looks pretty corroded. So I mean, yeah, let's get the multimeter out and start testing and see what we can find here. So we're actually in continuity mode here. As you can hear, two probes touch, you hear the beep. So let's see if we have a short across the input. We look like we're okay there. There's no short across the input. I don't know if my leads are making great contact, but I believe they are. Even if we test, yep. So let's have a short across there. And we do have a short across this guy, it seems like. Maybe we got a bad reading there. Touching that resistor there, actually. So we don't have a short across that. Do we have continuity through this fuse? We do not. No continuity between this fuse, so maybe the fuse is the culprit. We could check these transistors as we thought before here, but maybe we do that in diode mode. Those transistors look okay, so maybe we got lucky and it's actually just a fuse. Who knows? So, maybe we'll get the, maybe I should, forgot about the back of the board. Maybe give that a good clean and maybe pull out that fuse and test it out of circuit. We'd get pretty lucky if it was just a fuse here. I'd really not have to replace those transistors, but as mentioned before, I do have a Milwaukee Sawzall with a blown motor, so maybe we could salvage a couple transistors from that board. I'm sure Milwaukee doesn't reuse different transistors on each board. So yeah, visually inspecting these components here, everything looks decent after we clean. Maybe there's a little corrosion there that we gotta clean up. See if I can get in there. Corrosion there that we gotta clean up. See if I can get in there. the problem with these Milwaukee tools. Um, I buy them, they're broken. I have a guy that buys skids from Amazon or something, and he sells the broken Milwaukee tools, and then I buy them. I plan to fix them, and then I plan to try and turn a profit on them. But I always end up keeping them because I am a fan of Milwaukee. So that 0 ohm resistor there looks like we're getting continuity between that. So that's good. I just noticed that and wanted to test it. Now everything looks pretty good across here. We haven't really tested any components, but hopefully the fault happened, and the fuse did its job and obviously blew and hopefully protected other components here. But yeah, that'd be fantastic. It's just a fuse. So yeah, I think we'll get the soldering iron set up and we'll get that fuse out, test it out of the circuit, and go from there. So we've got the soldering iron to 380 degrees here. We're going to add some leaded solder to this fuse, and we'll use the solder sucker to get her out. Alright, and the fuse is out. So, let's let it cool off for a second and then we'll test it. So we are in continuity mode here, and as you can see, we have nothing across the fuse. So that is a good indication that our fuse is blown. So, not exactly sure what kind of fuse this is. I don't think it says anywhere on the board here. So maybe I'll have to do some research and probably buy a fuse because I do not believe I have any of these fuses. So we've taken the jacketing off this fuse to see if we can get any information from it. It looks like it's a 1.6 amp 250 volt fuse. So I'll see if I can get a replacement on order, or better yet, I'm going to go check my stash of Milwaukee tools and see if I can find a fuse, but I don't remember seeing any like this on any board, so we'll go check it out. Alright, so it's been a couple weeks. Kind of got a new camera. I know that changed the setup a little bit, but we're back with fuses. Took a little longer than expected. So I believe the old fuse that we were using is a 1.6 amp, if I remember. So ordered this whole case that will outlast me off AliExpress. So I'm going to replace it with a 2 amp fuse. I don't think that it'll be a problem. It's only 0.4 amps, so I think that'll be okay. So we'll replace it and then try and test her out. See from there. The fuse is now soldered in. I will grab some snips. Got the legs nice here. So let's get the multimeter out again. Again, check continuity across the board here. Yep, we're all good there. So now it is test time. It appears it's not switching off. On all the time. So I believe one of the transistors is not working. Sorry, you guys can't see that. Hit the power button. Now it's off. If I hit the dimming works. So that's a good sign. So I think one of the transistors, I think it's the one for the power button, is not working. So we'll have to troubleshoot that next. So it's almost an easy video. I mean, all right. So after probably about a month of troubleshooting, I finally was able to fix this board. So to point out, this is a dual MOSFET here, and so basically the enable pins here were shorted together, and that was causing the light to constantly be on. So then I just went ahead and replaced these MOSFETs here, or transistors, with the BC846B. I replaced them all, and this up here is a voltage IC, and I replaced it with the TL431. And yeah, so she works now. So the IC here, let's see if we can get this into focus here. There'll be too much flux on to see. But I'll put up the data sheet on this IC in case you guys need to see the markings on it and get one for yourself off DigiKey or whatever. But yeah, I'll get this back together, and yeah, I'll show you it working.
After 400,000 screws, we are finally assembled. Our battery's in and the light is not on. Got power in our battery. Turn it on. Blind myself. Dimmer works. Bright works. Alright. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Consider subscribing if you enjoyed.